Dear students, how are you? Hope that you are well with your family members and well wishers by the grace of Almighty Allah. You know that COVID-19 coronavirus spreads all over the world. For this reason, you are far away from me, from my class. However, I am going to start an online English second paper class. Yesterday, I discussed about a class. Before starting my class, I would like to introduce myself before you. I am Omar Faruk, Assistant Teacher English, Dilalpur High School, Nandai, Manushin. Dear learners, guardians, and my well wishers, you watched my previous class on Facebook and inspired me very seriously. Really, I am grateful to everyone who inspired me through comments in Facebook. However, now I am going to start my discussion. My today's topic's name narration or speech. Dear students, from my class you can learn changing roles of persons. By the end of this class, you can learn about changing the rules of assertive sentence from direct to indirect, and I shall try my level best to finish and to give my class about changing the rules of interrogative. Now I am going to discuss about changing rules of person. Changing rules of person. Dear students, if you want to change from direct to indirect, you have to know about the changing rules of persons, tenses, and other necessaries. Changing rules of persons. Dear students, if the subject, object, and possessive form of the repeated speech are first person, you have to change according to the subject of repeating verb. I want to repeat my discussion. If you want to change from direct to indirect, you have to change first person of the repeated speech according to the subject of repeating verb. First person of the reported speech is changed according subject of reporting verb, in a short RB, reporting verb. And second person of the reported speech is changed according to the according to the object of reporting verb. According to the object of reporting verb. First person will be changed into according to the subject of reporting verb. Second person will be changed into according to the object of reporting verb. And third person will be remained unchanged. Third person will be remained unchanged. Dear learners, let us give an example. The old man said to the boy, I am your teacher. Dear learners, the old man said to the boy, this part is from reporting verb. Under the quotation mark, I am your teacher is from reported speech. You know that I is a first person and your is second person. I said you, first person of the reported speech will be changed into according to the subject of reporting verb. For example, I will be changed into the old man. Instead of old man, pronoun will be used he. I will be changed into he. I want to repeat my discussion. If you want to change person, you have to know about cases, persons. Person is related to cases. Cases has a three forms: nominative, objective, possessive. When you will change person, you carefully see the form of person, subjective or objective or possessive. You change first person according to the subject of the reporting verb, but you have to follow, surely you have to follow the form of nominative, objective, possessive. Here I is a nominative form. So the old man, instead of the old man, he will be used. Now you know that you second person, you subjective form or nominative form. This you comes from objective form. Your possessive form. So you will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. The boy. You will be changed according to the boy. The boy's pronoun is he, objective for him, possessive for his. So instead of the boy, his will be used here. Dear learners, if you want to change narration from direct to indirect, you certainly know about some words of time expression and place expression are changed if the repeating verb is in the past tense. For example, now will be changed then, here, there, this, that, today, that day, tomorrow, the next day or the following day, yesterday, the previous day, etc. Now I am going to discuss about assertive sentence. If you want to change narration from direct to indirect of assertive sentence, you have to abide by the some rules. First of all, you have to change reporting verb. Perhaps you will find the sentence of repeating verb say or said, said to or said to. You have to change this say or say to or said to. It's changed into told. If you say to, if you do not change say to, your sentence will be correct, but this sentence will be a bad form. You have to use told instead of said to. Then, first of all, you have to change repeating verb. Then you have to remove quotation mark or inverted comma by using a linker. In the assertive sentence, you have to use that. You have to use that as a linker. They are learners. Then you have to change person, tenses, and other necessaries. Now, I am giving the structure of changing rules of assertive sentence. Subject of reporting verb plus said or told plus object plus removing inverted comma, you have to use that plus repeated speech subject plus changed verb plus other words. Dear learners, if the repeating part bears object, you certainly used said to or told. If the repeating verb bears no object, you have to use said or say. Now I am giving you an example. The mayor said to the piper. The mayor said to the piper, I shall give you your demand. Dear learners, you know that sentence of assertive begins subject. The sentence begins with subject is called assertive sentence. Here, I is a subject, so undoubtedly I can say this sentence is comes from assertive sentence. Now, the whole sentence is direct form. Here, two parts. One is repeating verb, other is repeated speech. The mayor said to the piper, repeating verb, I shall give you your demand is a repeated speech. Now, I am changing this sentence into indirect. If I change it indirect, subject, the mayor. Instead of said to, I use told. The piper. Removing quotation mark, I use that as an anchor. That. I is first person, so it will be changed into according to the direction of the mayor. The mayor's pronoun is he. I is nominative form, he is nominative form. So I use here he. The mayor, you know that the mayor is a noun and the piper is a noun. If you get both of noun, the subject of repeating verb and object of repeating verb, you have to use the first letter of the noun after using pronoun. So I use mayor and after he. Now I have to change tense. Shall will be changed into should or would. He would give. You comes from second person, so you will be changed according to the direction of the piper. You comes from objective form. The piper's pronoun is he. His objective form is him. You will be changed according to the direction of the piper. You comes from possessive form. So he, him, his demand. Dear learners, I hope you realize the sentence clearly. Then I want to discuss about assertive sentence. If the statement comes from eternal truth or habitual truth. I would like to repeat my discussion. If the sentence of the reported speech comes from eternal truth or habitual fact, then no change of tenses are required. For example, the teacher said to the student, students, the sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. You know that the sun rises in the east is a eternal truth or universal truth. So the sentence will not be changed. But I have to change. The teacher told the students, removing inverted comma, I have to use that, and the sun rises in the east is remained unchanged. Now I am giving an example from habitual fact. He said to me, I walk every morning. This sentence of reported speech comes from habitual fact. I walk every morning. Now, he told me that I will be changed into the subject of the reporting verb, that he walks every morning. Dear learners, you know that if the sentence from present indefinite and the subject comes from third person singular number, you have to use s or es after verbs. So he walks every morning. He told me that he walks every morning. In this sentence of the reported speech, there is no change of tenses. Dear learners, I would like to discuss about one point. If you find the reporting verb of the present tense or future tense, you should remember the changing rules of tenses will not be active, will not be required. For example, the old man says to me, I am oil. Here, says comes from present indefinite. The old man tells me that I will be changed of the subject of reporting verb. He is oil. Dear learners, now I am going to start the changing rules of interrogative sentence. Interrogative. Dear learners, you know interrogative sentence where you will change interrogative sentence, you will get in the reported speech as an interrogative form. Then you have to change your narration from direct to indirect. First of all, in the interrogative sentence, you will find the repeating verb say, or tell, said, or told. These sentences, these verbs will be changed into asked or inquired, or inquired. Say, tell, said, told are changed into asked or inquired. Dear learners, if the sentence of repeated speech of the interrogative sentence starts with WH words, means who, which, what, how, where, you have to remove your quotation mark, applying who, which, what, how, where. I would like to repeat my lecture. Where you will get WH words, this word will be remained in this place. The teacher said to me, what do you want? What do you want? Here, what is WH words. Now, the teacher asked me by removing inverted comma. What is used here? Dear students, the words of interrogative sentence are changed from the interrogative construction to the assertive construction directly, and the note of interrogation becomes full stop. So what? Then I have to use subject. You will be changed according to the object of repeating verb. So I wanted. The teacher asked me what I wanted. Dear learners, now I would like to suggest you be conscious about your health, be conscious about COVID-19 and stay your home. Thank you very much.